What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hanna, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Monday. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get in the show. I got some interesting stuff I want to share with you. Wait a minute, my name is not on the screen. What y'all doing to me? What y'all doing to me? Hold on, man. Let me see. What they doing? Okay, there it is. Um, but let me share the show right away. I'm gonna help y'all share the show. Let's do it all at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, and make the impact known. Let's do it right now. Just shared it. I'm gonna share it with my groups, and then we're gonna get this thing to popping. One, two. I got three groups. That's my other group. Then I go over to YouTube, and then I share it with Twitter. When I get over to YouTube, I find it and I share. You have to do this, and you can't do it until it's live. I like to do it when it's live and let them know, look, this was happening over here on YouTube. What's up, everybody? How was your weekend? Anything interesting happening over the weekend? And talk to me and tell me anything new and interesting happened to you over the weekend. And did any stuff? I know the WNBA kind of was going a little bit crazy there. Um, what y'all do over the weekend? Tell me anything. Give me something. So sorry for starting 4 minutes late. I was reading something and didn't realize it was 12 o'clock. I was in my little reading game. I was it got some stuff that I had to finish reading. So what I did, it over I mean it just overtook me. Then I looked up, I said, God, 4 minutes. Okay. So I owe y'all 4 minutes today. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm just going through my social media, making sure everything right. Where am I today? Where am I gonna start today? Where? Oh, where am I gonna start today? What's up, y'all? Y'all share the show. Jay Johnson, what's up, baby? Daryl Anderson, what's up, baby? Rod Wells, what's up, baby? Rod Wells, I know you still here. Rod Wells, the Astros didn't make it, but the Dodgers in, and let me see, the Dodgers in, the Yankees in, the Mariners in, all them teams that Jimmy don't lack in, and San Diego Padres. Yeah, I think they in the Wildcat, a wild card thing. What's up, man? Talk to me. Anything happened over the weekend? I know y'all got something for me. Oh, you know I got something for y'all. Anything happened over the weekend, man? Talk to me. Come on. College football was, I got a chance to Coach Prime. I used to tape everything for Coach Prime. Coach Prime, all the games when Shador was playing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first game I ever forgot to tape. I ain't gonna lie. Uh, Colorado's little quarterbacks can't play that good. Can't play that good. I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit, just a bit. Brad is in the building. What's up, Brad? How you doing, sir? How you doing, man? We still got you in our prayers. Um, but how you doing? Everybody on the feed, come on the feed. Make sure you give Brad some love today. Brandon Weefall, what's up? Anything happened over the weekend? Y'all know I like to hear what y'all say. Gosh, I didn't even fill my water thing up. Since y'all ain't saying nothing, I can go get me some water. Since y'all ain't saying nothing, I'm gonna go get me some water. Talk to me. Talk to me. I got something interesting I want to ask y'all about today, too. Talk to me. I'm almost back. I'm almost back. Brad, what's up, baby? Brandon Weefall. Ain't nobody got nothing to talk about. Share the show then. Do me a favor. Everybody share the show. Let me share it again. Oh, I turned my chair around. I didn't know I turned my chair around. Brad, Eric Harrison, nothing happened over the weekend. Rod Wells, nothing happened over the weekend. Wait a minute. Let me go over here and look and see what happened in sports because I have not. The Ryder Cup was played this weekend. Uh, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. Let me see. Nothing happened. Oh, the coach for Arkansas got fired. Okay. Um, Lamar Jackson injures his hamstring. If I was him, I wouldn't play for that team. Man, you got 22 players and 11 starters out. Of the 22 starters, 11 players are out. Mm. Um, it was some real. Thank you, Mark. It was some real. Hold up, my man didn't send me that information. Wait a minute, man. Hold up. I'm glad you. Let me see. Hold a minute. Let's talk. Atascocita varsity team played well with most of their actual squad this past weekend. We still are missing a couple of players. Good overall start. Huh. You know that's so funny? Uh Mr. Johnson, that's so funny. I'm glad you told me that. Tascasita played well. I haven't seen these people's tweets about nothing. And I don't follow a lot of these guys. But let me go to you. Let me go to my Chop Shop and let me see. Let me see. So you said Tascasita played well. Because I got a call last night and they told me don't believe in these tweets. Because these tweets ain't that good. They did let me see. I'm glad you said that. He said working on able coaching platform all weekend. So I was not in tune with a lot of stuff this weekend. Okay, got you. Okay, all right. Okay. Um um, I'm not gonna repeat nothing he said. Let's see. No, I'm just going through because somebody told me, somebody tweeted me last night. Somebody no texted me what night was it? Saturday. And said, man, don't believe the tweets. They said, don't believe the tweets. Um, I wonder what they mean, Mr. German, Mr. Johnson. They said, don't believe the tweets. So was Atascocita was the only team that played with varsity team played with most of their actual squad this year, but we still missing a couple of players. Mr. Johnson, do me a favor. Do me a favor. I want to let you see this thing. I want to let you see. Let me put myself up there with you. I think that's Mr. Johnson. Mr. John, hold on, Mr. Johnson. Let me get myself back right. I didn't prepare myself for the day, but let me put that back up there. Right? You said a Atascocita's varsity team played with most of the actual squad this past weekend. We still were missing a couple of players. Hmm. Let me go again. Let me go again.
See, that's what I'm saying. So how do you block out that
Oh, I
type
don't
of,
want that.
that's the
I
type
got
of
to
stuff that's
fix
going
that
on in
one,
a lot of
y'all.
the fans that you may not hear,
I got to fix that. That I didn't fix it. Gosh. Oh, I'm mad at myself. Trying to see how I can fix it while y'all on camera. Uh, okay. Not that one. Not that one. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Watch this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Watch me. I'm finna do something crazy. Uh, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Let me see who my guest gonna be. No, I ain't gonna let my guest. I'm gonna have it a double me. Since I messed up, I messed it up, y'all. My bad. Mr. John, ain't nobody got their old team. So don't put that out there like that, Doc. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put that out there like that. Everybody ain't nobody playing with a full deck right now. Some people got football players, some people got this. So ain't nobody playing with a full deck. So don't do that. I'm just helping you. I'm just helping you. I'm trying to see how I get at this. How did I put this stuff in here? Oh, oh, okay. Uh, but somebody was telling me, man, man, how did I? Y'all just hold up a minute. Let me see something.
see, that's what I'm saying. So how do you block out that type of, that's the type of stuff that's going on in a lot of the fans that you may not hear, on that, but there's a lot of things that we all hear. I just want to know,
got this
how do you
on
deal
here,
with
and I'm trying to.
Yeah, I don't see none of it. I'm not on social media.
Stop
I,
it.
honestly, that everybody has, like the right to their opinion. If
Hold on.
they don't like what I wear, I would just
Hold
look
on.
at it if I was them. So I'm gonna wear what I want. And I'm not. I don't think I'm being disrespectful. If I was being disrespectful,
Hold up, y'all.
That's a whole different, case. But at the end of the day, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Let me see. Let me see what it goes next.
I just don't really.
Just
pay
give me a
attention
second.
to it. I just try to
No.
focus on what I can control.
I'm just telling you. I know how people are. Okay? I'm trying to help you just a little taste. I ain't saying you're doing it to brag. I am just telling you, I know how this system works. And I know how
that's what I'm saying. So how do you block out that type of,
I didn't mean that again.
Stuff that's going on in a lot of the fans that you may not hear.
That's what I meant right there. That's what I meant. You follow me? Not to brag. It's just you're giving. Think about that. We wasn't there. Okay, I wasn't there. A Htx team played with most of their actual team. Watch this. This past weekend, we're still missing a couple of players. Some people don't take that and run with it. You follow me? You follow me? I just know I know how to read the room, man. And I don't want you to get in the crossfire with these folks. Because I already know. I already know what's going to happen. What is this? I mean, y'all, I'm just messing with stuff, y'all. Y'all gotta leave me alone now. I'm just messing with stuff. But I got you. See, I'm here to help you. Because I know how people gonna take it. I know how people gonna take it. Well, they making excuses. I've been around, Jack. These folks in Houston off chain. But let me get back. Let me get back to where I want to be. Let me see, y'all. Let me see.
See, that's what I'm saying. Not so that one. Block out that type of,
I don't want that one.
That's the type of stuff that's going on in a lot of the fans that you may not hear.
This one.
On that.
That's the one I want. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I'm still playing with my little toy, y'all. So I got something. I did not go the whole weekend and did not change that sound that was going on, and I'm gonna change it. I don't know how I'm gonna change it, but I'm gonna change it. But Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me change this right quick. Y'all, I got to get right. Them allergies was killing me yesterday, and it killing me a little bit today. It's allergy season. I was outside a lot. Congratulations to Taylor. Had a graduation party this weekend. It was off the chain. Ooh, the food. Man, hold up. I got to show you this. I got to show you how they laid it. Hey, I'm sorry. I got to show you how they laid the the hold on. You know what? I took somebody else's picture. I'm gonna show you. I got to show you how they laid the fruit. You know, I don't know if y'all like fruit or not, but you don't go into many private homes like this. Let me see. Taylor's fruit tray. Hold up, y'all. I messed up. What? Uh, fruit. UIT. Fruit. Man. Taylor's fruit. Let me put that on. Let me put that. Let me see. Can I put that up on the screen? Let me get back to the main screen, and then I'm gonna put it up there. Let's see, can I find it, y'all? Y'all, let me tell you something. This kind of, it's the little things that when you walk in somebody, Chris, soon you walk in there, and this what pops up, Mr. Bartholomew. Young lady, she's a doctor. I don't know. I don't know if she's the first doctor in their family, but this what I walked into. Just like this now. Hey, I didn't want to go no further. It got everything. They got them little old bitty ugly little old grapes. Like them little ugly, them little dark colored grapes. And that look like I forgot what they look like. Look like little turds. But the grape was not. I mean, that's what I was doing this weekend. We had the time of our life. She had the bartender. That mean you're making all your people who drank. All you had to do tell the bartender was pretty cool too. Had the DJ. It was nice. It was nice. The game was going on. It was a great weekend. But let me get back. Uh, let me get back to this. I got you, Mr. Johnson. I'm with you, but I ain't gonna let nobody. You know how these folks is. Cause somebody was calling me and was just telling me the tweets wasn't adding up to what was going on the floors this weekend. You know, they said, Robert, the tweets were not going on. Was not commensurate. Sound like Lonnie Love. Was not commensurate with that what was going on this weekend. He said Asia Wilson better get right before the fever popped him. Absolutely. The fever look good. But man, let me tell you something, man. That girl, Alyssa Thomas, man, she gonna hurt somebody out there, man. I said this 2-3 years ago. I don't like the way she played. I didn't like the way Oakley played. I didn't like the way Rick McHorn played. So I'm not just beating up on the women. I don't like the way she played. She seemed like she's trying to hurt somebody. She said, "Hope you were hitting a golf ball." Of course, I hit the golf ball. Matt, I'm gonna need to come see you too. Just a little stuff. I need to come see you. I need to come see you. But I yes, WNBA. The Phoenix Mercury beat my Minnesota Lynx, and they hurt Nafisa Collier. Oh my goodness, I'm serious. I was sick. I was sick. I didn't want to watch it no more because that girl on that Mercury team, Thomas, somebody got to get with her for real. Somebody got to bully the bully. Somebody got to bully the bully. Yeah. Thank you for bringing it up, Melvin, dude. But somebody, share the show. Somebody got to bully the bully. I don't like bullies. Never have, never will, never been one, never. Yeah. But I'm gonna be one of the ones that bully the bully. I'm not gonna let the bully just bully everybody. So I have to point that out about her. Y'all might like her. You know, I like that she's aggressive, but it's just some about it I'm not feeling. The NBA season, y'all, is almost upon us, y'all. It was media day. Now guys going overseas. On Thursday, they're gonna play a game over in Abu Dhabi. I think the New York Knicks and Philadelphia. They over there. Good that they got them over there because they was both on the East Coast and got that out of there. Let me see. Let me see. The Rockets got a game on Monday. Gosh, wow. Preseason game on Monday. Y'all, we in that season where you got baseball, football, and basketball gonna all be sharing the same space. So, but let me get down to business. Yeah, let me get down to business. Let me. Uh, I watched Colorado in the Colorado game. I watched how the offensive lineman, the much maligned offensive line, gave this kid's Caden Salter um, ample time to throw the ball. He could do whatever he wanted to. Kid couldn't make a play. Couldn't make a play. And so after the game, y'all share the show. Cause we're gonna make sure our kids don't do this. Did I put him on there? What's the boy's name? Oh, hold up. I did not put him on. Hold up, y'all. Oh, I cannot. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all hear it. What's his boy's name? No, you good? Hold up. I thought I had downloaded. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Could y'all give me? Cause I wanna. Cause you remember the other day I was talking about how coaches be talking crazy to players and got to start respecting these kids a lot better, and how coaches getting fired. We see what's happening with these coaches, but this one kind of got to me. I'm gonna share it with you when I finally. I hate to do this while the show is going on because it's gonna drag the show a little bit, but this is so important that I just want to. You remember yesterday, other day I was talking about how these coaches just can't be talking to these kids like this, can't be doing this stuff, but I did say if you're soft, you're playing soft, you're talking soft. Soft is different. I don't mind nobody calling nobody soft. But this kid, I want y'all to listen to this ain't no freshman. This is a fifth-year senior. Mamas, we can't be raising them like this now. Hold up. What's that boy name? Hold up. Let me put his name in there. Caden. I was leery when Deion them picked him up. So I blame Deion them now. I don't blame the kid. That boy can't come out to Shador. He went to Liberty. Watch this.
Something that I embrace, having to sit a game that really kind of messed up my head a little bit. So I knew that when I came back, I just had to be that leader that coach was looking for. We got a young team, and like I said before, I'm one of the older guys on the team. So they looking up to the older guys to step up and be that leader, and that's what I'm trying my best to do for this team.
When they benched me for being terrible in the first game, I let it get into my head a little. But I'm supposed to be a leader for the young athletes. 'Cause. 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 'Cause Mr. Bartholomew, maybe I see something too much into this. Maybe not. You the quarterback, man. Has anybody ever just had a quarterback, a high-level quarterback, and been around a high-level quarterback before? Raise your hand. You ever raised one? Your son was the one, a college, high school, no, because, a college level quarterback. Anybody ever just been around them and just been around, had interaction with them, just talking to them. Come on now. Talk to me now. Talk to me. See, the reason I'm talking about this because, young man, you're telling NFL scouts that you aren't mentally tough when adversity hits. As a fifth-year senior leadership, you still struggling? Add in questionable decision-making in big moments. Sometimes it's best to say just next question. Oh, I'm giving you a master class. I'm trying to help you. I wish somebody else would talk to me. Mr. Bartholomew, I know you're going to talk. Y'all got to talk to me. What's up, Sonya? Sonya, I watched the Colorado game the other night. Sonya ought to be happy right now. Sonya, did y'all go to the game yesterday? I didn't see you posting. You got to let me know. You play for the Colorado Buffaloes. Y'all on TV every week. You came from Liberty. Look, first of all, I'm not blaming you, Caden Salt. Dion them must have thought they saw something in you. I blame the coaches. I blame the recruiters. I blame everybody. But I know they can measure everything but your heart. And this is something else. When the quarterback get up and say this, y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to watch this now.
Something that I embrace, having to sit a game that really kind of messed up my head a little bit. So I knew that when I came back, I just had to be that leader that coach was looking for. We got a young team, and like I said before, I'm one of the older guys on the team, so they looking up to the older guys to step up and be that leader, and that's what I'm trying my best to do for this team.
Yo, I saw him during the game. He was over there pouting like a little girl. Excuse me now. He was just over there pouting. So what I'm talking about, Brandon, he said, blame the players. The coaches don't play the game as a fifth-year senior. No. Hold on. You go from Shedeur Sanders to this? I'm blaming the player as a Colorado supporter, Brandon. I'm not overall blaming the player for the kid. Brandon, you're right. Shedeur came from Jackson State and balled. This dude went to Liberty and he soft as doctor's cotton. He gonna tell an NFL scouts in that, I promise you it went all over the NFL, saying, you are not mentally tough when adversity hits. As a fifth-year senior, leadership is still a struggle for you. Add in questionable decision-making in big moments. Sometimes it's just better to say, next question, Brandon. You can't be soft as charming, man. Real life gonna kick you, man. They'll kick you in the behind, man. We got to learn from that, our young guys. I know it's hard to, hold up. It's hard to follow Tom Brady. It's hard to follow any kind of top quarterback. But if you at this level, you're getting paid now. See, y'all remember few years ago, Sonya, what I used to do, always protect the players. They're getting paid now. Sonya, all bets are off. I ain't gonna tear their head off, but they're getting paid. And I got to express that too. Dude, you are paid to do this now. It ain't no what they call the 3 hots in a cot no more. They're giving you bread. They're giving you NIL. Got another question for y'all. That's a touchy subject for y'all, because I know y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like that. Somebody tell me who in the hell is Bad Bunny? I need to talk to you. Somebody help me. Who in the hell is Bad Bunny? Somebody tell me who is bad. He said, if he realized this time could be a blessing in disguise, so how he bounces back. Absolutely. Man, Brandon, he started the first game. They benched him the second game. They played him a little bit. They came to Houston and couldn't do nothing. Then he go to this game here and stank the game up. They could have beat BYU. He just had to make a first down. He was throwing that thing to me and you. Quarterback got to be able to throw the ball. Cam Ward they got the #1 pick for a reason. I know he's a rapper from Puerto Rico. Believe you me. I know who he is. But who is he? See, Keith Avery, you've been gone for a long time. Who is he that makes him a halftime? Usually people at halftime are iconic. Tell me what he did iconically. Y'all come on now. Y'all, Keith Avery and Sonya. When I ask you who is Bad Bunny, y'all got to understand, I can Google him and find out that. That's easy. Who is he to you? Who is he? Hold up. Who is he that he can be a Super Bowl halftime person? That's the question. Who is he? That's all. I don't know any of his songs, but apparently he's the biggest artist in the world right now. He got to be. Yeah, Cam Ward, man, went to the worst team in the league, Melvin Dukes. When you go to the worst team in the league, guess what? You're going to have the worst coaching in the league. You're going to have, see, y'all got to understand you're going to have the worst play. They're going to be looking for another quarterback because they're going to kill him. Why would you say he's not Super Bowl halftime material? Selling more records than Drake. That's what Brandon Wheatfall said. I didn't say this. I'm just putting, hold up. Let me start putting, hold up. Let me start putting y'all back up there. Hold up. Let me put y'all back up there. Hold up. Let me put y'all back up there with my comments. Let me see. Hold up. Let me put my people back up there. Watch this. Okay. Oh, hold up. A rapper. Hold up. He's a rapper from Puerto Rico. Right? Melvin Dukes come back and said, poor Cam, said, you better watch his mouth. Okay? He ain't got the complexion for protection. There goes Sonya. Brandon Wheatfall said, I don't know all his songs, but apparently he's the biggest artist in the world right now. That explains it. Then Brandon said global dollars. Eric Harrison says, hey, Robert, they had quarterbacks lost the game from them. Absolutely. But Eric, you said he's not Super Bowl halftime. So we got a conflict. Eric, Brandon Wheatfall said the biggest star in the world. Eric Harrison said he's not Super Bowl halftime material. Which one is right? Then Brandon Wheatfall, he seems to know a little bit about this guy. He said more records than Drake. Hold Hold on. Eric Harris said maybe they're trying to pull a worldwide Latin culture. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I don't know. I stand corrected. He is the most popular dude worldwide. Okay. See, that's what I love about Chop Shop. Bad Bunny, king of Latin trap music. Trump gonna have a field day on X. And I think the reason my man Eric is saying, my man is saying that is Melvin Dews. Y'all know I looked him up. Contrary to what Sonya and who else thought they was telling me something. Sonya, did you know that he said he wasn't going to, Bad Bunny wasn't going to give a concert in America again because ICE targets his concerts. I like him right there for then. He can come to the HBCU now. He can come to the cookout now. He said, I'm not coming to the United States and do nothing because the people that come see me, they're going to be targeted in the parking lot. Sabrian held a concert for 31 days in the same venue. Where is that at? Where was that? Hold up. I got to get back to my text now. Hey, don't play with me like that, Sabian. When did this happen? When did this happen, Sabian? You got to let us know. We can't play around that. Y'all talk to me now, because we learning from each other today. Thank you, Eric. Eric, the man said, I'm not doing, but guess what though? When I find out who was the other two choices, oh, Bad Bunny, you my dude. I ain't never heard none on your phone, but I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna whatever you're saying. I'm good. And by the way, Puerto Rico, y'all, is America. You ain't have to have your passport to go there. But y'all, guess who they were gonna have instead of him? They was thinking about Taylor Swift and Adele. No, sir. Not gonna be able to do that one. No, no. After Beyonce last year, man, you got to come with something like this. Bad Bunny. Bunny must be a bad 31 days in the same venue. Man, I got to Google it. What was it? Nobody, they should. Wait a minute. Somebody said nobody, they should. God. I disagree. Somebody said he's nobody they should have got for the Super Bowl. I disagree. Somebody told me they shouldn't have got him for the Super Bowl. Y'all share the show. I disagree because it's yeah, I disagree. Let me keep going down. Let me go. Y'all, I watched this all I guess in August in Puerto Rico. Okay, I like that. That's cool. I like that. Thank you. What else I saw? Y'all, you know what? These young mamas of these players, man, ladies and gentlemen, they different. One of the reasons Eric Harrison, I got out of this business, man, I have to deal. Eric, I got to get you this. Somebody just text me. What they talking about? What is this thing? Hold on. These young mamas of these players. Share the show because somebody need to hear this. Somebody got to explain this to me. I think I know what it means. Somebody got to explain it to me further. Don't just give me a text. I mean, just on the surface, because I know the surface. But watch this.
My son is Dante Thornton, number 10, number 1 wide receiver in my eyes. He's always going to be a star, a Cherry Hill legend. He's amazing. He's a hard worker. He's put all his life into this. Like, he's been in it since he was 4. This is something that he lives for, something that he loves, so he's actually out here doing something that he loves to do.
And I want to tell you, ever since training camp, I kept telling everybody, watch out for Thornton Jr. because he is a beast. And I knew, man, he is
Y'all
awesome.
saw it in that last game. They was doing everything. They had somebody over top of everything because they already know he go for the long yards and everything. So they basically did everything to stop. I feel like they actually put him into play for them to watch him. They studied him for that last game.
Yeah, he's going to be a great player. He's super tall, he's super fast, and I really hope he's a great Raider for a really long time.
He's a great Raider. Went from getting rated to being a Raider. That's right.
All in, all them win. I like.
She said, come from being rated to being a Raider. I'm waiting on y'all comments. I'm finna get up here with y'all. Maybe, hold up. Where I'm at. Let me see. Maybe I'm gonna double it up like that. I'm finna double the screen on y'all. They said, the woman, did y'all hear the woman? Let me go back and hear it again. Let me go back. Because y'all be thinking I be playing with y'all. Hold up. Let me go back. Hold up.
My son is Dante Thornton to being a Raider. That's right.
All in.
He's going to be a great player. He's super tall, he's super fast, and I really hope he's a great Raider for a really long time.
He's a great Raider. Went from getting rated to being a Raider. That's right.
Went from being rated to being a Raider. What was he? Brandon, don't be laughing. Somebody raided their crib. They was in the pharmaceutical trade. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what she meant. Some of y'all been getting raided. I don't know, Brandon Weefall. What the boy named Dante Thornton. Let me find out where they from. That's a good one. Y'all should be doing that for me, man. Y'all, this is different. He started playing football at 4 years old. That's what the mama said. Dante Thornton. Let me see. Can I find it? Dante Thornton Jr. Here you go. Hold up, y'all. Let me go. Dante, born nowhere. American fresh. Let me read it. Let me see where you from. Personal information. Where is it? Baltimore. Oh, yeah. Say no more. The man from Baltimore. Say no more. That man and that mama got out. Salute to you, mama. Love you, mama. You wasn't lying. 4th round draft pick. She wasn't lying. I take it all back. The Wire. I attribute to you, mama, to get your baby out of there. Oh, my goodness. Demo. Wow. Brandon, thank you. Brandon, you made me dig a little deeper. That's all I be wanting y'all to do. Hey, that's all I be wanting y'all to do, dig a little deeper. So y'all got to make me dig a little deeper. That's why I want y'all to ask me questions. Mama said, went from getting rated to being a Raider. Ow! Them some bars. That is Moody. That is Moody's at the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. That is Moody was in the tunnel the other day, in the subway tunnel the other day. It was commenting on something we said 30 minutes ago. He's out of the tunnel today. But ladies, gentlemen, I'm just going on down. What is going on down? Hey, hold up. Y'all, I saw a movie this weekend. Y'all, y'all, help me now. This movie called Ruth and Boaz. Y'all got to understand that the story of Ruth and Boaz in the Bible is a great, great, great story. Great story, great love story, great story. And Devon, what's that? Devon Taylor? Devon, yeah. He teamed up with Devon, used to be married to Megan Good. Devon, I know his name. But movie was unbelievable, right? But what I like about the movie, this is the first Tyler Perry movie I ever seen that ain't nobody with deviant behavior on the screen, if you know what I mean. His name Franklin? You sure? Okay, the Franklin, okay. Thank God this boy had his hand on this movie. Because Tyler Perry would have had every kind of everything in the world in the movie. But this movie, Ruth and Boaz, the way it's set up, y'all, you got to go see it. You got to go see it. I mean, no, all you got to do is go on Netflix. I'm sorry. Now I know why it was the number one thing on Netflix. But just some of y'all want to see some Ruth and Boaz. You're gonna be at the end of the movie. You're gonna be saying, "Man, I wish the movie went on a little bit more." But no deviant behavior in this one, if you catch my drift, because I don't want people to think I'm talking about certain people. Yeah, Soraya. Yes, Soraya ain't that big of a name though. So I couldn't tell nobody who she was. The movie was well done. But I got a question. All you people, because you know I don't follow him no more. Felicia Rashad was great in that movie. You're right. But hold up. She played the same character in The Gilded Age. I told y'all missing out on The Gilded Age. Because somebody would have been coming on here telling me, how to Gilded Age off the chain. He said, I enjoyed the plot and our folk look good. And yes, I enjoyed the plot. Stein. But I know y'all. Yeah, the little girl from Empire, absolutely. But she played in a lot of movies since Empire, especially if you go on Tubi. She on that little girl been working her butt off. But I was thinking about something. I've given it a week, and maybe y'all can tell me because I don't watch him no more. Did Stephen A. Smith say anything about Bruce Pearl? So all you people who still watching him, it's okay. It's okay. I just don't. I don't like him no more. I don't want y'all not like him. Did he? Somebody talk to me and tell me. Did he? Let me put y'all comments up here. Y'all had a whole lot of comments. Did he mention anything about Bruce Pearl? You know he all up in everybody else's business. He in Kamala Harris' business. He in everybody's business. He all talking about everybody, Barack and Michelle. I just got a question while I'm putting stuff on the screen. Did Stephen A. Smith say anything about Bruce Pearl? Could somebody find it and send it to me? I'm just putting all your comments up here. That is moody. Hold up, I got you, baby. Let me see. You said I've been doing certification, second year anniversary at the Chicago Transit Authority, and 2 promotion. Know your worth. Thank you, Robert Hatter. yeah. Great. That was great. Hey, you need to find that for me, Thaddeus Moody, so I hope you take and send it to me. I want to know what I said that day because I don't know. I don't know what I said. Did y'all hear what I just said? Can anybody? Wait a minute, Mike. Mike check 1 2 3. Mike check 1 2 3. Do anybody know? I'm gonna ask this question again. Hold up. Yes, sir. I'm doing good. Mhm. I, I, I know. You know, you talk to me. I'm still on the show. You know, the show from 12 to 2. No, I'm coming. I'm coming right after the show. I'll be there. All right, bye. I got a question, y'all. Somebody tell me you know he didn't say anything. Somebody do me a favor and find it. David, you seem like you like Stephen A. Smith a little bit. David, have anybody found me just what did he say? He got something to say about everybody. LeBron James, Kevin Durant. I'm not going to let y'all get away with this. I'm not going to let y'all get away. Hey, do me a favor. Share the show because some of y'all friends might want to talk about this. Because no, y'all got to talk to me today. Did Stephen A. say anything about Bruce Pearl? Do y'all understand what I'm asking? Darryl Bonds, you watch him. Mr. Bartholomew, you watch him. So everybody just don't want. I'm going to sit here and drink me a little. Are y'all trying to find it? Let me know, man. I'm trying to find something. Somebody let me know. I wonder why. Man, I wish I had some women on this show. Do y'all see what I've been trying to tell y'all for years? Mike Wilborn said something about it. Man, I cannot believe this, man. I need y'all to share this show. He never mentioned Bruce Pearl about his retirement from Alabama, from Auburn. What what do y'all see in that? Bartholomew, tell me. Y'all, I'm looking for y'all help today. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. See, do I just listen? Boom. I just asked a question. Did Stephen A. Smith say anything about Bruce Pearl? Robert Haddam been on Bruce Pearl for how many years? That is mood to tell him. How many years I've been telling you about it? I'm talking about in the political realm. I wasn't talking about him about the Deion Thomas stuff. The Deion Thomas stuff is just sick to me. It's just sick. Bomani Jones, I ain't talking about Bomani Jones. I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. Wait a minute. Watch this, y'all. That's not true. This is not a true statement, Eric Harris. This is not a true statement. Hold up. Let me put you on the other screen. That's not a true statement, Eric. Eric, this is not straight. He does not want to talk about controversy in politics. I just said, Eric, he said he got something to say about everybody in politics. He talking about he's running for a politics. He was on CNN as a political pundit the other day, Eric Harrison. And you telling me? See, y'all, we got to start thinking. He does not want to talk about controversial things in politics because he wanted to keep that contract. No, he was on CNN. On the Laura Coates Show. Go Google it. Laura Coates Show. Stephen A. Smith. He was on there talking about controversial topics. We got to watch how our ops move. Bartholomew, I know you. I said, hold up. I said I ain't been listening to him. I've been watching him. Yo, this is too crazy, Eric. Eric, he talked about Barack. He talked about Barack. Talked about Michelle. Talked about everybody. George Floyd. He probably talked about everybody. But he ain't say nothing about Bruce Pearl. That's why I need y'all to share this show. Because it's somebody. If I probably got 20 more people on this show, somebody gonna tell me what they think. Y'all got some smart friends. I just need somebody. I just want to need some. Stephen A. Smith watches how he talks about white people. He speaks very timid. Oh. See my boy David, my boy David ain't trolling me no more. David, I agree with that. He was supporting Charlie Kirk. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Listen, I keep trying to tell you, we got black faces and white spaces. Don't make sure you vet their information. Their information ain't to help you. Kimball ain't canceled. Kimball back on the shit. Kimball back on the air. Eric Harris. They was out of pocket for messing with Kimball. Out through history, comedians make jokes. You can't censor. You couldn't do what they did to Kimball was he back on. Go look it up. Go pull up Stephen A. and Kirk. He done said something. But let me keep going. But Bruce Pearl is a sports figure. A Final Four coach. And he said nothing. Let me put this up on here for you. Let me put this up on. Smith reportedly defended Pearl's decision, framing it within the board's discussions about nepotism, following criticism regarding the timing of his retirement. That's all he talked about. So he ain't said nothing about it. He ain't said nothing about it. He ain't talked the way we talk. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all. Just in case you didn't know what's going on out here. Just in case. What time is it? Oh, girl. Hold up. Have I talked about my girl today? Have I talked about Miss Carla Gigliardo today? Have I talked about her today? I'm going to let her scroll across the screen. I'm about to edit the text. No, I ain't going to edit the text. I'm going to do something else. I want to change my background. Hold on. Since I got some pink back there, let me see. Let me see. No, let me make it a little bit cooler. Yeah. A little softer. A little softer. You see, y'all, I know these be some heavy stuff. I know these be some. He talked about LeBron. He get on LeBron, get on everybody. He said we live in a country where nepotism has taken place with white folks' religions, and forever, Smith said. We said little to nothing about it. And now this happens with LeBron James. No, we talking about Bruce Pearl, man. We talking about Bruce Pearl. And Bruce Pearl taking up for Charlie Kirk. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we talking about. Carla Gigliardo, she is the master of, let me see, can I find it? I want to put it up where I might not be able to do it. I got to practice with that. I ain't gonna mess with that. She is the Michael Jordan of hair restoration. She can help you with your if you got acne, different kind of stuff, weight loss, all of these non-surgical, in other words, no surgery. 832-446-3206. She got so much stuff. I just wish you'll call and say, Robert Hatter told me to call you, Miss Gigliardo. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help my wife. Maybe you can help my cousin. Maybe you can help. Maybe you can help us. Let me take some of that down. Let me tone some of that down. That pink too hot. And yeah, there we go. Let me tone that pink down. Get that stuff off me. Yeah, get up off me. Shout out to Carla, the things she's doing over there. And she's FNP Aesthetic Ejector at Elite Doc Health and Beauty. And just call her, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right? Tell her Robert Hatter sent you from the Chop Shop. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. Bruce Pearl, y'all didn't like talking about that, did you? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody mentioned earlier, and I forgot who mentioned the Ryder Cup. Who was that mentioned the Ryder Cup? Ryder Cup is something that, being a golfer, I learned about it. I ain't gonna lie, but before the golf, me start playing golf, I wasn't thinking about the Ryder. Okay, Keith Avery. Keith Avery said it. Let me put that back up on the board. Keith Avery is asking me a question. So y'all won't think I'm in, where I want to go? Me with the comment now, right here. Yeah. Keith Avery said, Robert, why those Ryder Cup fans were cutting up and acting a fool yesterday? Interesting, Keith. Interesting that you said that. Eric said, one of the main reasons why I get on the Chop Shop because I can get this information in a couple of hours. Oh, I like that. I like that, Eric. Yeah, Eric. Hold up, Eric. Hold up, Eric. Eric, I want to see something. No, I'll play with it later. I'm just so tempted to play with it. But Eric, when somebody asks that question, who asked that question for me? Who asked that question again? Keith Avery. He said, Robert, why those fans were cutting up and acting a fool? Let me give y'all a little background. Little background. The Ryder Cup, I think Samuel Ryder, I don't know the whole history of it, but it was a competition of the United States versus Great Britain. Great Britain. United States versus Great Britain. Golf was founded in Great Britain, in the UK, and they play against each other. They play team matches. I'm explaining. They play. It's a team. Your team going against my team. So they play foursomes. That means if Keith Avery and me and Eric is on the same team, Keith Avery and Darrell Barnes is on another team, on the other team. That's four guys. We're playing foursomes. So what I would do, I would tee the ball off, and Eric would hit the next shot, and then I would hit the next shots. We just continue like that against each other. Whoever had the best score and team that they call it foursomes. Whoever have the best score after 18 holes win. Right? Okay. Best score after 18 holes win. So what happens is, and it's a match play. That means whoever win the first hole, they up one. Whoever win the second hole, they up two or back even. It's just up one, up one, up two, up three, up four, down four, down five. If you lose the hole. Yeah, okay. So you're playing. So, but what happens is a unique process because we are all individuals on the tour, but when we get out here, we as a team, but we play with different balls. I might play with Titleist. He might play with Top Flight, not Top Flight. I'm sorry, a TaylorMade. He might play with Callaway. He might. So the ball flights and the ball thing is going to different with my teammates. So the coaches try to pit them with the right kind of ball. I'm just trying to explain to y'all right kind of ball. So after that morning session of foursomes, they play another session in the evening. It's 12 guys on each team. So the next the evening thing is four ball. Instead of foursomes, they call it four ball, or they got another best ball. So that means Eric play his own ball, Robert had to play his own ball, and whoever have the best score, best ball of each of us, that's the score we post. That's who win against the other team. So you go and you do this all day, and then you come back Saturday. That starts on Friday. Then you come back on Saturday and do the same thing. Foursomes, best ball in the morning and in the evening. But on Sunday, so you accumulate your score, but on Sunday, everybody plays single, man against man, man against man. You play, it's 12 of us, gonna be 12 of y'all. Whoever has the best score of all the accumulated things of all week, they win the Ryder Cup. Okay? All right. But those first 2 days, Europe was putting Gucci, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, and Prada belt to behind. They were beating the brakes off of us. On the team, see, America is so individual. These guys over in Europe always thrive on the team events. This dude won the British Open, Shane Lowry. He won the British Open. He from Great Britain. He won the British Open. That's their country's in his hometown. He won it. And he said this Ryder Cup meant more to him than anything. See, but them United States fans in New York, especially after a visit from that guy y'all call that's occupied, that guy that's that's staying in government housing in Washington D.C., the nicest government housing in D.C. He came to the event. The fans, they were belligerent the whole time. They got worse. And young man, McElroy, I didn't want to play it. I did not want to play it. I know I didn't save it. No, I didn't. But the fans were belligerent, man. They threw a beer on top of Roy McIlroy's wife's hat. I think it was repulsive crowd behavior. Speaks to the further issues in a contingent of this country that believe patriotism is still being cruel and repulsive to everyone deemed in opposition with them, versus just simply being proud of being American. I'm gonna play this from. I'm not gonna put it on the screen, but Rory McIlroy. They would mess with this boy, and in golf, you're supposed to be quiet. The golf etiquette. Remember I told y'all, don't go out there with nobody who don't know how to play golf, because he got to teach you to golf. It's a whole book on golf etiquette. It's a proper protocol on how you play golf. And when you bring friends out there, like a partner of mine brought this guy out there with us one time, and the guy didn't know where to stand. The guy stood right behind me where I can see him while I'm hitting the ball in my preference. You don't stand there. You stand right where everybody stand in front of on the back of me, front of me, not back of me, back of me. And but a lot of people don't know that's where you're supposed to stand. So these people are unruly, hollering in the middle of this back screen. They got some little duckies. They were squeezing a little duck in the middle. These dudes playing for something. And the young man said, and McElroy, just watch. I'm just gonna read what he said. He said, "Look, I don't think we should ever accept that in golf. I think y'all they were belligerent. Even the damn public address announcer and the DJ was saying some stuff, crappy stuff over the PA system. Them folks in New York was just, you supposed to get rowdy. You supposed to cheer for your home team. But you can't be doing the stuff they was doing to this guy." But let me finish, and then I'm gonna get off of this. But when somebody mentioned it, I got to, and if anybody have any questions, they can bring it up. I mean, it's a country competition. And hold up, they act crazy over there in Europe. I've been over there. But they wasn't crossing the line like this. Like you in the middle of your backswing, Eric Harrison, they saying something. He's talking and screaming, talking about you the man, and in the hole, and all of that old crazy stuff. So the guy said, I think golf should be held at a higher standard than what we've seen out there this week. Golf has the ability to unite people, and it does. Golf teaches you very good life lessons, and it does. It teaches you etiquette, and it does. It teaches you how to play by the rules, and it does. It teaches you how to respect people, and it does. But none of this happened over the weekend. He said sometimes this week we didn't see any of that. So no, this should not be what's acceptable at the Ryder Cup. But we will be making sure to say to our fans in Ireland in 2027, because this thing is played every 2 years, that what happened here this week is not acceptable. And for me, it's come and support your home team. Come and support your home team, but you don't have to talk negative about the other team. This America that went crazy. Listen. I wish I can find them. Hold up, Ole Miss. Hold up, y'all. I wish I can find. Ole Miss played against. Who did they play against? Ole Miss played against LSU this weekend, right? Ole Miss, LSU. And let me tell y'all something. Ole Miss. Let me see. Ole Miss fans. Watch this. Fans. LSU. Listen. Some of the videos I saw, and I'm trying to find them, it seems like it was hold up, here it is. No, I got to let y'all play this. I got to play this. I got to keep it. Y'all know I got to play it. First I wasn't gonna play it, but hey, I got to play it. Y'all, it took me back. If y'all ever watched that game, that movie with the young man from Syracuse who came after Jim Brown, Ernie Barnes, and they played against Texas, and they was trying to hurt them black players, tried to hurt him, and y'all, this got to me when I saw this. I saw some more, but I'm just gonna show you one. This the kind of stuff, man, that's happening in this country right now, and I'm just going through this so I can play it for you. Let me get out of there. I got to play this for you. Let me pull it up on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you this show is different, man. We able to bring up stuff like this where Stephen A. Smith and them are not, because y'all need to understand this. You know, y'all might this one of the reasons that I don't like going to football games and stuff like this. People be too belligerent. Just watch this. You don't see the field, boy. That's what was happening out there, man. The guy also said, Roy McIlroy said, because he lived here. He loved his country. His wife is American. His daughter is American. He said, if I was an American, I would be annoyed at their people. I didn't hear. You know what he said? I didn't hear a lot of shouts for Scotty today. In other words, cheering on Scotty Scheffler, the American player. He said, but I heard a lot of shouts against me. It's like, support your players. It's okay. What's wrong with support? To all you crazy ass fans out there, and I know it's a few of y'all out there on this feed. Is it anything wrong with supporting your players? Is anything wrong with that? Is it anything? Ernie Davis, yeah. Absolutely, Glenn. Glenn, it was crazy out Glenn. It was crazy out there. Glenn, I know how I am playing golf. And I got some people talking about me and my wife and my ex and everything. And you know, New York, everybody talking about New York fans are crazy, but come on, man. And then that damn fool showed up on the first day. But I'm gonna end here because what was happening in this Ryder Cup is a great analogy of what's happening in America right now. Europe, this guy from Europe demonstrated amazing group think and teamwork, while America floundered due to their individual mindset. America did great in the individual matchups, but in the team thing. See, the Ryder Cup is a team event. These people have become crashing, indecent. And American fans they was really a total embarrassment. The laughing stock of the world. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna give you some of the stuff that coach. I'm gonna give you some of the stuff this stuff is big time. Let me give you some examples of the details that Luke Donald. Matter of fact, we use the same brand of golf club. His name Luke Donald. He was the captain. He wasn't a player. He was a captain. That's why I really like him, because we use the same kind of club. But he told the team to arrive early and stay on Eastern time zone a week prior to the Ryder Cup, which ain't that hard because a lot of them stay in America anyway, right? But some of them was overseas doing some things, playing in the Scottish Open, I think. He said when he went to the hotel, they swapped out the shampoo in the hotel showers to a better quality and fragrance for the shampoo. And these in the players' hotels. He said he noticed the doors on the hotels had cracks that let light in. So the player, they got the doors fixed where could no light go in. This all the preparations he was doing, all the little fine time he was doing to make sure his players have the most advantage. Then he said each of the practice round uniforms were inspired by prior away victories from Team Europe. So everything meant something. When you saw their practice uniform, when you saw, he said, even today, he said, not sure anybody knows this, but they had 4 stripes across their shirt represented for the 4 away victories that they won against us. They won four times against us. So it's a unique thing, and I'm glad you brought it up because I wanted to get into something. I'm trying to see which maybe I get into this one tomorrow. But for the end of this show, I got something for you. Nothing wrong with supporting your own. Nothing wrong. Yeah, Express. Yes, Express. That's the name of the movie. But Glenn, I got something for y'all. We're gonna take this. We're gonna do. I don't like discussing this, right? Y'all know it's certain. I don't like to goat talk and all that old goat talk. Yeah, who the goat? Michael Jordan. Y'all know I don't get into that, right? But let me tell you what I did though. You know, because it get out of control. You know, it turns into an argument and get out of control, right? But I do like to revisit greatness. So I'm pivoting away from golf to basketball and potential greatness. I like to revisit greatness, and I like to talk about potential greatness and how. And I like to know how y'all think. Y'all notice sometimes when I sit there and say, "What do y'all think? What did y'all do over the weekend? What drove y'all over the weekend? What drove y'all over the weekend?" You follow me? I like to go there. What drove y'all over the weekend? So, but I also like to know what y'all think, Glenn, because everyone thinks differently. I love when y'all, hey, one of my favorite things, status mood to know, is when you put something on the screen and I disagree with it. All I'm trying to do is tell you explain it to me. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about what you said. The words that you put on the screen. But because everybody think differently, and I love to hear y'all think differently. That's the beautiful part of being human. Because if we all thought the same, Chuck McGowan, Glenn Hickman, if we all thought the same, which it tends, to some people being guided that way, based on a robotic approach of a lot of things we have incorporated now. Well, let's go. I want y'all to disagree with me. That's why I disagree with y'all. You don't want nobody around you disagreeing with everything you saying. You know, like a parent called me this weekend and said, Robert, these tweets just not, and I couldn't find none of the tweets. He said these tweets are not commensurate to what was going on this weekend. And I was trying to find some tweets. Like, let's say you was at this tournament, this fall tournament this weekend. Let's just say you was there. Wow, somebody just sent me some. Omaha police is under investigation after Terrence Crawford was held at gunpoint. God, somebody just sent me this. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Even if you're in a Benz, they don't care. Even if you're in a Benz. But King Sticks. King Sticks, did you go to any of the but y'all, I love to have a difference of opinion. Some people, see, y'all got to realize some people like their food cooked one way and others like their food cooked another way. But it's still food. And you're not wrong when you have a, and we're finna talk about greatness in a minute. Listen, you're not wrong. You're not wrong if you have a mindset on greatness. You're thinking about greatness. We're finna talk about greatness in a second. Hatter, I'm a lifelong learner. Disagreements set the stage for enlightenment. See that? See that? Hold on, let me get, because y'all might be able to comment soon. Watch this. Let me see. I'm gonna put that up there. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Cause we ain't got. Yeah, we got put all your stuff up there, man. Hold up. Okay. It says sharpens his sword. Okay, I can't put all that up there, man. Let me take myself over. Trying to make sure you have. I'm trying to make sure you have your runway over here. Let me give you a little bit more room, ball. Okay, there we go. And let me bring you down a little bit. Yeah. See, I'll minimize me to maximize y'all. Everybody ain't gonna do that for you. What I think about Ja, that ain't that man. He fired his agent and representatives. I don't care. King Sticks. I really don't care. It's nothing. It's nothing. People fire agents all the time. And we'll talk about tomorrow. Somebody ask me that question tomorrow. But I don't think none of it. I really don't think none of it. But let me get back to this. Because I'm going to talk about greatness, on how we view things and how we label things. I think it's good to talk about sometimes. That's why it stimulates conversation. It stimulates arguments. The running thing on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram is who is the greatest anything. Who is the greatest cook? Who is the greatest this? Whether it's a great athletes, whether it's a great movies, great TV shows, whether your greatest significant other. Because some of y'all been married 4 times, so it's all right. It's all right. But whatever it is you have your greatness. So let's get this main part out of the way. The main part of me, I don't like the Mount Rushmore. I don't like it. I don't like it, Mount Rushmore. We're using it just as a metaphor, because I don't like the Mount Rushmore, because I don't like the guys that's up on top of it. You got me? Hold on. Let me make sure y'all know that. I don't like the guys who they had up there. And I got it in my notes, right? Watch this. I just want to make sure I know them. I'm going to make sure I have them right. Okay. Over in South Dakota, they got these big old statue carved into a mountain called Mount Rushmore. It's got George Washington up there. Thomas Jefferson's up there. Theodore Roosevelt up there. And Abraham Lincoln. So I'm using not the metaphor. And these guys, the guy who actually did these, he said these guys did some things that were landmark in America. George Washington, first first president. Thomas Jefferson, Declaration of Independence. Theodore Roosevelt, the new, I think he probably, the new economic, maybe it might be the New Deal. No, not the New Deal, the economic revival of the United States, and Abraham Lincoln, who, what they say he did. So let's get into some Mount Rushmore. Yeah, I need y'all. I need participation right now. I need some participation from y'all right now, because I want to talk about it. Because me and my friends was talking about him, and I said I got to lay some groundworks for these people here in Houston. Let me give you some. Before I give you mine. Let me give you some. What I'm gonna give you first? I'm gonna give you some guidelines. This conversation we're about to have today. Let's get the main part out of the way. The main part to me is the Mount Rushmore. It's got to be 4 guys. It's not who's the greatest player. It's not who's the GOAT. To me, it's the most important. It's the most important thing to me on a Mount Rushmore. And correct me if you think I'm off pattern. I don't think the Mount Rushmore of anything is the most talented. You got me? I don't think it's the most talented. All right? I think it's the most impactful. So we're finna talk about Mount Rushmore in the NBA. NBA Mount Rushmore. Not the NBA best players. Not the NBA, the most impactful. Not who I think is the best. We're going to save that one. I got one for that one. But today, it's on impact. On impact. It's the difference. It's a difference between having impact. See, everybody, all these players are in a different eras, right? And it's hard to judge each era, but you can measure the impact. You follow me? Just look at history. You can't judge the 40s and then the 30s. Things happen in the 40s, the things happen in the 30s, and then things happen in the 60s. They're different eras. So we're gonna talk about impact, Kevin. Kevin, I hope you at my favorite place, the fueling station today. Kevin Allen, TSU fueling station. Kevin, I think I have a Mount Rushmore of NBA players. Mr. Bartholomew, you know if I stop you, you know I got something to tell you about this. Watch this. Y'all think now. Think. Impact. All right? It's the people who impacted the game to most. To me, ain't nobody's list gonna be wrong. Nobody's. Right? In terms of, like, they shift the way the game was perceived and the way the game was played. Y'all notice I'm giving y'all parameters. I'm giving you perspective. All right. Since he want to jump the gun, right there, right? He want to jump the gun, right? Watch this. Tell me why. Tell me why. List to me why. See, there y'all go. Y'all so fast. Y'all so fast. Tell me why. You just can't put names up there, because I'm about to tell you why. Y'all should have held up, but I know y'all want to be the first. Why? Tell me why. I'm going to leave it there. King Sticks. Tell me why Jordan, Bill, Russell, and Magic. That's 3. You got to have 4. Tell me why those 3 are up there. Tell me your reason why. Because I said they had to have impact. They ain't got to be the best. I said impact. See, y'all gonna learn today, boy. Boy, I'm finna. Boy, I wish I had. Hey, if this gets so, we're gonna call, and I'm gonna let y'all call in tomorrow. Why? Tell me why Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, LeBron. Tell me why. Tell me why you mentioned them. Mine different from every last one of y'all. Y'all's right to you, but tell us why you came to it. Tell me why Kobe. Tell me why Jordan and Magic and Chamberlain. Tell me why. Let me know. Because I got a reason. Is it too much to write? Just give us a little bit. His impact was that. His impact was this. His impact. Because we didn't say, I said not the best player, Kevin Allen. Kevin Allen, who? Who you got? Y'all talk to me. Okay, I like that. Kev said, hold up. I like that. Wilt Chambers, rules change. You said, hold up. I like that. Wilt Chamberlain, rules change. Lou Alcindor, rules will change. No dunking. Wilt's, the lane will expand it. I like that. We didn't say the best. King Sticks, lay off of that weed. We said the most impact to the game. Let me repeat it again, because King Sticks didn't get it. He didn't get it. Look, y'all. The most impactful. It's a difference between having impact. The most impactful. Impact. The game. The impact. Impact on who? The game. The history of the game. I sit there and read all of this. Let me read it again, because he wasn't listening. The Mount Rushmore is not who is the greatest player. It's not the GOAT. It's who is the greatest player. It's not the GOAT. To me, it's the and correct. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm out pattern, I don't think the Mount Rushmore of anything is the most talented. I think it's the most impactful. The difference between having impact, everybody have a different era. Impact, it crosses over in sports. I mean, I think, because when we talk about them, let me see what else. This for you, Melvin Dude. Let me see. It's not who is the best. It's the people who have impacted the game the most. In terms, it's like shifted the way the game was perceived and the way the game was played. I hope you're getting this. When you put it in that perspective, it's a lot easier for me, right? And what I said is, these are not I'm finna not give y'all my top 4 players of all time, but we said impacted the game the most, Melvin Dukes, right? My number 1, I got 4. He said Chamberlain, defensive rules, magic, multifaceted, skill, and business, Jordan, champion, professional, Kobe the Miller approach. Okay. I like all of y'all's. Melvin Dudes, I'm waiting on you. Let me. I push that mute button on y'all. I'm waiting on you. Let me put y'all stuff up there. Because he said, this is what I was answering to. See, that's why I told y'all, let me get a chance. But y'all wanted to go real fast, so I just let y'all go. So, okay. He said Steph Curry, marksmanship, depth of three-point shooting. He said Magic Johnson, Larry Bird impacted, saving NBA fan, that made the league global. LeBron made it. LeBron didn't make it digital. You missed out. That is Moody. I know you're using my words, but LeBron made it mobile. Made people say, okay, let's move around and go here. Okay. Hold up. That is Moody going off. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson saved the league. Jordan made it global. LeBron made it mobile. LeBron made it mobile. Okay? LeBron make you can move around. You can go not 6, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. He made it mobile. All right? I got everybody. I got everybody. Everybody. Ain't nobody else got nothing. Okay. All right. All right. And I like y'all's. I like y'all's. But I'd have to say Chamberlain. Got to say, in terms of being the first true modern superstar, guy who was famous even for people who didn't watch the game. He was excellent at playing the game, but he was famous outside of the game. Talking about old Will. Okay? They literally had to rewrite. You can't do that anymore. Why not? Well, this guy named Will Chamberlain was doing that all the time, so we had to stop it. And I didn't see not one of y'all put this guy up there. And I'm just going to give y'all some information. Y'all's not wrong. Y'all's good. Everybody's good. But to me, y'all might want to argue with each other, but I like this. Jeremy Jones. My next guy is Oscar Robertson. Nobody brought him up. Oscar. Okay, we got one coming on late here. We'll put him up later. We'll put him up now. We'll put him now. I want y'all, I like for y'all stuff to be up there. I'm going to put my mans up there. Let me see where he at. Bill Russell, his era of race, color, in Boston alone. Magic, the NBA was failing. Oscar Robertson, free agency. Akeem, born Africa. Look, I like that. Because I like that. He was a little late, but I like that. Better late. Reason I said Oscar Robertson, Oscar Robertson is the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a Players Association. I don't know if you know that or not. Oscar Robertson is the reason that the players have a collective bargaining agreement. Oscar Robertson, he's the reason why all these guys are able to make this money that they're making today. Oscar Robertson, right? Because Oscar Robertson, Bob Cousy, and the rest of those guys, y'all can go look it up. They did the first boycott during the All-Star game. I done talked about this somewhere before. They made it. See, you still thinking about playing. I'm talking about impact. Impact. Spencer Haywood was another good one. But Oscar Robertson did the first boycott. They didn't show up for the All-Star game. They wasn't going to show up until the owners came to the table. That made a tremendous impact on the way the NBA is done now. But also when you're talking about activism, when you're talking about being more than an athlete, that's Kareem. And he was doing it at a young age. His basketball excellence helped him. He started acting. He wrote books. A true Renaissance man. See, we forget about that. You're talking about a complete person. He was more than an athlete. They didn't like talking to him because he was too smart. Kareem might be the most complete person we've ever had in NBA history. And nobody put his name up there, which okay. And the fourth spot. So I had, who I have? Will, Oscar, and Kareem, right? My last guy, the fourth spot, I'm cheating here because it's a 1A and a 1B. And that's got to be Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. But I'll say Magic for the sake of putting him up there. But it wouldn't be no, if Magic went against Bird, it wouldn't happen. So you have to, that comment hit this together at the same time. You follow me? But if I had, for argument's sake, I'll put Magic. Next time I put up one, I will put Bird. They are the ones who got the NBA from tape delay. From nobody is watching, nobody cares about this league until big time business. Wouldn't have been no Michael because the league was already. A lot of people ask me why Michael is not on your Mount Rushmore, Rob. Why LeBron not on your Mount Rushmore, Rob. But those guys just improved upon the things that these guys were literally trendsetting and beginning. Yeah, you did put it up there, Kevin. I don't think nobody had Oscar Robertson. See, what y'all don't understand, in recent history, the league was going under. Some teams weren't making payroll, man. I know some players was not making payroll on some of these teams. These guys catapulted the league, though. Michael took it to him, and he carried it from the marketing perspective. Russell was more of a race theory perspective. He had to deal with a whole lot of things. Magic, Bird saved the league from a financial aspect and from a marketing aspect. Michael, along with Nike, they took off. See, y'all don't realize Nike was an underdog back then. Well, nobody wearing no damn Nike. Converse was the man. Adidas. Y'all look at Nike now. Michael is the one they settle on. Y'all got to realize, Nike got the third pick. He didn't get Akeem. He didn't get Sam Bowie. They got Michael. Nike was flashing. Yeah, Nike wasn't Nike. Michael said, man, I'm not going that shit. And Mama said, well, you better be listening to these people. So I know some of you push back on this, but it's your thoughts. That's why I'm not, it's not, there is no wrong answer. No one is wrong. It's the way you view it. I was just giving you my point of view because when I say something, I'm going to have something to back it up. That Bill Russell, bad man too now. Shaq changed the game from standard, man to man. Jordan established how players should play the game. Kobe showed the work ethic and what would be achieved. Magic showed resilience and passion. Awesome. He said, Bartholomew said, Magic. I saw that. Bill Russell, his era of race, Magic. Oh, Oscar Robertson, free agency. Yep, you did. My bad. Akeem, African boy. Your Akeem one threw me off. He said, I didn't watch the early days. I didn't watch it either. I didn't watch it. She went on TV. What the hell are you talking about? I didn't watch it. I went back and studied the history of this game that I said I love. Some people play this game and ain't even went back and look at the history. Y'all know the basketball used to then bounce? It just flopped through the piece basket. It dropped. It didn't bounce. They had to pass it. But all I was talking about was impact. That's why I laid the groundwork. I didn't talk. Now we'll come the next day and talk about our top 10 people, our top 10 players. But I'm talking about impact. And I go back and watch those guys that I mentioned. Them guys there. Them guys, that was killers. Them guys, I'm talking about on and off impact. Man, Will Chamberlain used to be on the cover of Jet, talking about his house and his women. He was known way more outside of basketball. That's impact. Abdul-Jabbar, acting. in movies with Bruce Lee, doing all of that kind of stuff, because you studied the history. And that'd be a while. I mean, and that Oscar Robertson was a monster. He was a monster, man. Chamberlain, Oscar, Wilt, Kareem, Magic / Arbor, because it's just unique, man. I just, those are the kind of conversations that I like to have. But y'all, hey, this basketball season, we're gonna talk about it a little bit tomorrow. We'll talk about it a little bit tomorrow. But y'all, I got 2 names I want y'all to look for. All right? Got 2 names. 2 names. This kid, hold up. This kid got a chance of going from Howard to the NBA in 1 year's time. Blake Harper would be a household name, barring injury, at Creighton this year. He's got legit first-round pick potential. He is the most underrated transfer in college basketball. Blake Harper. What's that, 24/7? And on 3, they ranked him outside the top 100. He's the only player all time to win the player of the year and the rookie of the year in the same season at the MEAC. Did y'all hear what I just said? He got rookie of the year and player of the year. The raw stats are fantastic. The shooting splits are efficient. He's got playmaking and rebounding tools. I should be talking and giving y'all a little bit. I should be talking. Let me talk while I give y'all something. Did I? Hold up. Let me talk while I give y'all something. Yep. I did something wrong. I don't know what the hell I just did. Hold up. Let me go back to that. I did something wrong. Gosh, what did I do? Let me try it again. I'm back. I did something wrong, y'all. I did something wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to show you some highlights. Y'all go Google him yourself. Go Google him. Y'all, but let me hold on now. Did I say he's got good playmaking and rebounding totals? Can y'all hear me? Everybody hear me? I see y'all Googling him now, right? Keep Googling. He's a great defender. Elite perimeter shooter, footwork, line it up, knock it down. He's smooth. If the defender goes under the screen, he just pounds dribble hard one time and step back. It's cash. He got a jump or he got a turnaround jump, a jump stop turnaround mid-game, midi. He's a 3-level scorer. He has good assist totals. How many minutes I got? 1 minute. Let me see. He's smart. They list him at 6'8". Y'all list him at 6 foot. He's 6'8", 210. And he's a good ball handler. Wait a minute, y'all. And he'd be good. Guess what? He's good on the ball as a creator and off the ball. He remind people of Jalen Williams when I was watching. See, Jalen Williams was at Santa Clara. Y'all wasn't thinking about Jalen Williams at Santa Clara. Y'all wasn't talking about it. Ain't nobody talked about it. And now he's an NBA champion and about to get that bag. I ain't said this boy he got a chance. See y'all, this what the transfer portal is made for. This the kind of stuff the transfer portal was made for. This guy was basically not recruited coming out of high school. Not recruited coming out. Right? But he's clearly elite now going into the Big East. See, all of y'all be worried about it. Ain't nobody ranking y'all. Somebody sleeping on y'all. Keep balling, man. But it helps if you're 6'7" or 6'8". But keep balling. You're going to be a demon this year. He gonna be. Somebody said, "Let's keep this going." He don't know. I'm already ready for it. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this again tomorrow. But it's 1:00. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about him because I got another kid. I got another kid for you. I got another kid tomorrow. Y'all gonna be saying, "What?" I'll give you another kid. He said, "Why Creighton?" Because he wanted to go to Creighton. I don't know. I don't know why he went to Creighton. I didn't ask. I'm just telling you who it is. He at Creighton now. I wish he could have went somewhere else. He was at Howard. So to get in Howard, he had to be pretty smart. So he go to Creighton. Somebody must have recruited him in there. I don't know who recruited him there. Maybe these other guys. Maybe you know I'm gonna call Damon and say, "How in the hell did you miss on this dude Blake Harper?" And then Creighton probably paid him. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's all about. But I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all later. And see y'all tomorrow. But we're going to continue this kind of stuff because we're going to talk about not just, I need y'all top 10. Give me y'all little top 10 of the best players. Now we can talk about the best players in y'all's eye in the NBA tomorrow. We out. I'm out of here.